So I've got this acrylic tank that was donated, and unfortunately it leaks. We got I built a new sump for it. I drilled it. I plumbed it. I got it all worked out and ready to go. And I'll show you the sump, because the sump's actually pretty cool. You might like it. But so it leaked, and it leaked all over the floor, and that was fun, and had to clean it up, and you know, sometimes that stuff happens, I guess. But I fixed it, or at least I think I fixed it. What I decided to do was go out and buy these acrylic rods and some acrylic weld glue, and fill the corner that leaked, because it was the whole seam that leaked. So somebody made this tank. It was handmade by somebody who I don't think really knew what they were doing, and they didn't glue it well enough, and when they cut the edges, they didn't cut them 100% square, so there were little tiny spots that were that had curves in them, and so the acrylic didn't touch properly when they glued it, and anyway, it was a mess. So, and we tested it before we brought it in, but apparently we missed something, or I thought we tested it, maybe we forgot. You never know for sure. Anyhow, so I have fixed it now, and I'm going to go fill it up with water briefly, and you should see how I fixed it, so that if you ever have an acrylic tank that the seams aren't proper, you can fix it too. So, on with the showing of that, and afterwards I will fill it up and I will show you that it's holding water, I hope. Okay, so the repair is done on this acrylic tank. The problem is that it has a leak right there, or it had a leak right there. This seam right here came apart. Actually, where that black dot is right there is kind of where I welded that bit together. But anyway, seam of this came apart, and water was just pouring out of it. So what I've done is I have added, I don't know if you can see them, let's see if we can see them, 3 acrylic beams that have been glued in to shore it up, and they are welded in place, and the water hopefully can't go around them into that corner, and then my weld in that corner hopefully will hold up too. That's the plan anyway. I guess we will see. I'll show you all this plumbing that I've done. It's kind of interesting, and the sumps are down there, and anyway, but anyway, that's the acrylic weld, and all it is some acrylic beams, and then that weld-on acrylic glue. And as you can see, you know, it fits in there pretty good, and it's a pretty solid fit, or a pretty tight fit. So hopefully that works. It doesn't look so bad from back farther. You can't really, I mean, you can see them, but they won't really get in your face. But anyway, if you ever have an acrylic tank to fix because it's leaking at the seems, seems like this might be the way to do it. I guess we will find out once we put water in it, so we'll let you know then. Partway filled. As you can see, we're partway up. Water's coming in, coming through the plumbing, and well, so far so good. There's no wet. We haven't reached a point where there's all the water pressure that will be in there once it's full, but so far the repair seems to be holding. There's no wet anywhere along there, and we're about quarter of the way full, so fingers crossed. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? You helping? Are you helping? I don't think you're helping. Okay, so we are well over half full. We're at about 3/4 full, and as it turns out, we are still leak free. So, woo woo! I think we did it. that fix is holding. Looks good. All the way down, no leaks. So, yeah, we did it. So here's our plumbing. What we did is we used two, I think those are 24-gallon plastic totes, but they're pretty heavy duty. And when the snaps are on, they don't bow. What we've done is that pipe is a siphon from this tub to that tub, and the water return is there up through the PVC pipe that T-bars up there at the top, and that pipe right there is the drain. As the water gets to the top of it, it'll drain down and it returns there down into tote number 1. Tote number 1 is tote number 1 has some plastic trash cans in it that overflow. Water flows into the first trash can there where you see the pipe come down in, and then it flows over into that can. It then flows out the bottom of that can and into the bottom of that can, where it then overflows there into tote number 2. And tote number 2 at the moment just has a single trash can in it. I'm not going to show it to you because it's just kind of a waste of time. But yeah, that's our sump. And we end up with 45 or so extra gallons of water for our 90-gallon puffer tank. And we'll get this all scaped up and pretty after we've tested it, which we're getting there. Alright, so there it is, 100% full. And my repair is 100% perfect. Absolutely no leaks. However, as it turns out, we have another minor, very minor leak on this edge. It gets damp. It's not wet, it's not dripping, but it gets damp. And I think I'm going to have to do another repair in that corner before I make this thing live. So, back to the drawing board.